Hey guys, Miss Mister here, and I'm really excited to do this because today I just finished a new chapter of the Clockwork Chronicles, and um, the third one is a bit longer than the others. It's about 6 pages. So, this one, as you can kind of see, got water all over it. I took it to a um cookout with my family, and yeah, it kind of got wet. um. So this is the only video I'm going to be doing probably today. I have another story idea that I've been working on, and like that other one, I'm not going to spoil anything because I'm really excited about it. I just have to get it started. And the other one I've had for quite a while, but I just haven't gotten around to really putting it on paper. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, along with a few other stories that I'm working on. And I might read the story because I have it written down. It's just not in a good format. So we're just going to do this right now and see where the day takes us. The Clockwork Chronicles, Chapter 3. A few months after their engagement, the agreement was settled. Clockwork was getting accustomed to married life. Blake treated her well, kept her occupied, and, when he came in in the evening, he would dedicate some time just for her. He kept his promise about keeping it civil and friendly, but would occasionally give her a kiss on the cheek or forehead, and often would smooth her hair when he left in the mornings. They slept in the same bed, sure, but she didn't mind. She was actually beginning to like it. One morning Blake wasn't in his usual place at the breakfast table. The maid, an older Negro woman named Irene, noticed her puzzlement. "Don't worry, dear," she said, setting down a cup of tea. "He was just called to settle in some new recruits." She smiled and began to walk out of the dining room. "Oh, Irene," Clockwork called. "Oh, Irene!" Clockwork called. "Yes, miss?" Irene said, spinning on her heel. Clock, Clockwork looked down sheepishly. "Do you mind sitting with me? It would help a lot if I had someone to talk to." Irene smiled and sat down. "Sure, Miss Annabel." The woman sat down and talked. The women sat down and talked well past breakfast. Annabel liked Irene. She was like a mother to her. Irene had been supportive of her since she married Blake, helping her cope with being an officer's wife and just being a wife in general. Miss Irene had lost every son in the slave trade. It sickened Clockwork. A mother being separated from her children like that. Miss Irene, Blake and I have been getting closer, but I can't stay. I do have a deep regard for him, but I can never call it love. May I ask your advice?" She smiled and took her hand. Sorry, dear. You know I'm always open for questions. She smiled back. "As soon as I fix my watch, I will have to leave. I have someone I need to find." She nodded and rubbed her hand. "Dear, you overthink. You always overthink. Maybe take him with you. You'd probably save his life." She took a deep breath and looked her in the eyes. Clockwork laid her head on her hand and sighed. "I just wish I could stop this war." Clockwork sipped her tea. "I know, baby, but you can't do anything. Come on, let's get you dressed for the day." As Miss Irene pulled Clockwork's long brown hair into a bun, she noticed Blake's sword laying on their bed. "Miss Irene, do you think he'd be all right without his sword?" she muttered, looking into the mirror. Miss Irene stroked her hair. "I'm sure he is, sweetie. Just focus on relaxing. That's what that uneasy stomach needs. I'll make some herbal tea to soothe you while you read in the parlor." Miss Irene tied a light blue ribbon in her hair to match her dress. As she stared into the mirror, she saw a girl she didn't know. She was proper and pristine. Her hazel eyes looked sad and empty, and her makeup was almost too much. She recoiled at when the revelation hit her. My God, what have I become? She whispered as she ran her fingers over her pale cheek. There was a knock at the front door. I've got it, Miss Annabelle. She stood behind, Clockwork stood behind Miss Irene and saw three small children with their mothers behind them. We are here to see the lady of the house. One lady spoke with enough class for all three of them. Miss Irene stepped to the side where Clockwork could stand in the front. Hello, darling, the second lady spoke in a calm, quiet voice. She's so young, the third lady belted, and very beautiful, the first one said, putting her hand under Clockwork's chin and lifting it to the light. The rest of the ladies agreed and stepped into the house. So I hear you and Blake have been busy, 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 the first lady said. The first lady said with a chuckle. Clockwork smiled and nodded. Yes, we have. I hope to have kids one day. So that comment stirred up stories that she didn't care to hear about their kids and husbands. Suddenly, one of the children fell on the porch and skinned their knee. That sounded like Charles, one of the ladies piped up. I can go check on him, Clockwork said, standing. All right. Thank you, Annabelle. Just then the door swung open. Blake tromped through the house. Forgot my sword, he said gruffly. On the bed, dear, Clockwork said, following him to the bedroom and out of the house. Annabelle, I won't be home at the normal time tonight. Don't worry about dinner. I'll eat while on duty, he said. Blake, what's going on? She asked, taking his hand. He sighed and turned to face her. One of the officers has gone missing. I have to fill in his spot tonight. Nothing big. You don't need to worry. He kissed her forehead and ran his thumb over her cheek and lips. Get on back in there. I didn't mean to steal you from the ladies. He smiled and kissed her, turned and walked away. Clockwork watched him go, but soon turned back to the house. She took a moment to admire the mountains and rock formations surrounding the fort. But as she looked through the tree line, she caught sight of the figure of a man standing atop the mountain, and he appeared to be looking at her. Well, I know that wasn't very long, and I hope you enjoyed that. So I don't want this to be a one-digit video, so I'm going to start talking about my other stories I'm writing. The one I'm starting to work on today is actually one I've had for a very long time. And before I forget, I want to give a huge shout out to Captain Bowlerhat because he is actually the one who made my profile picture, and I've never had an original profile picture for anything, so that's really exciting for me. Another thing, I will be live streaming another fan fiction, not mine, but a friend of mine's. They sent it to me, and we will be live streaming together, and we will see how that goes, if we can even get the recording down. We both have one copy. I have it on my phone, and he has it, I think, either on his phone or his computer. I don't really know. You might have it on both. So there's that, and then there's the one story I've been working on for a while. This is actually the first story I've ever gotten really far on, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy writing this story because Clockwork is more of me than anyone likes to think. I'm just gonna go out in here and say this right now. I'm not big on the dating scene unless I really, really, really like you and like you really connect with me. And literally, I'm not an easy person to love. um, people tell me a lot that, oh, you're pretty, you're beautiful, that kind of stuff. I don't feel like I am. I'm not a very easy person to love. I challenge people. I challenge people to prove me wrong sometimes. especially if I know I'm right. And I know people like this, they don't like this, and they don't like this in me, but I will sit here and I will challenge you to prove me wrong if I know I'm right. And it pisses people off all the time, but I find it fun. I find it fun because when people can't, it's funny to watch them squirm, in my opinion, because they're just trying. You know how you go past the point of no return in an argument and you have to find some way to prove your point? I love when they do that. I do that every once in a while, and it sucks because I'm not good with that. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Dating scene. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm like Clockwork. Like I said, she's the daughter of the doctor, and I have another. I'm only working on that fan fiction I read a while back, and um, for me, there's one or two versions of the ending, and I'm probably gonna end up doing both. Um, it's gonna be fairly sad, and I'm gonna have to kill somebody. um, I've been talking to a few of my friends, and they're like, you know, you need to kill Clockwork, kill Clockwork, and I'm like, I don't want to kill her. So then I talked to another one of my friends last night before I went to bed, and they said that I can't kill Clockwork. um, so I'm just gonna probably make her regenerate. It's gonna be really sad, and then I'm also gonna kill somebody that she likes. And I'm sorry that I'm doing this with this pen. I have to talk with my hands, and it broke. Oh, that's another thing. This thing's really cool. See the tip of it? It's really cool. I got this for $3 at a shop called Earthbound Traders, and it's like my favorite store. There's actually the same store where I got this. You can get these at Hot Topic. They're color drip candles. They just have so you can see like the white outline here, and then you have all this color, and it's really fun. Me and Alex, we burnt one. We burnt a few. There's two in a box. Here's another one that I've burnt a while back. No, this is one of the new ones. That's one of the new ones. We just forgot about it. This is an old one. I don't even know if it's gonna light anymore. Um, I'm going to be doing something like this, like burning one for a video maybe, because it's just really cool to like see. I only have some new ones. I love burning like the new ones because like they have like different colors that come out first. Some come out blue first. Some come out green. Some come out blue. Some come out yellow. It's actually just a really fun thing to do. Me and Alex did it. And we had loads of fun doing it because it's just you never know what color is gonna start, and you never know what color is gonna end, and it's really sad when you burn them all out, and then you just have to sit there and watch the white wax drip off the candle, and it's not fun anymore. So that was the Clockwork story. I'm going to be working on it a lot more, and the Crown of Darkness. I'm probably going to do the second part probably today, if not tomorrow. Like I said, I'm probably going to be able to not do a lot of videos Friday through Sunday because I will be at cheer camp. And for those of you who are just joining me now, I am the mascot of our school. So I'm just gonna turn you around so you can see the trash can. This says LHS on it. We're the Cougars. So yeah, I could have been a cheerleader. I'm not incapable of being a cheerleader. It's just I thought being the mascot was a lot more fun because that's what people tell me all the time. You're crazy, you're weird, you would have a blast doing it. So I decided, hey, why not? You know, a lot of my friends are going to try out for cheerleading, and we did have a mascot this year. So I decided that I was going to go out for mascot, and I actually got it. So yay me. Um, uh, so that's probably where I can end this video right now. Like I said, I'm going to be live streaming a friend's fanfiction, probably my fanfiction, of another fandom that I'm in, not just Doctor Who. I'm a fandom of a lot of things. Fan Fiction Friday is Bad Fan Fiction Friday is tomorrow, but I don't want to read my friend's fan fiction because it is really good. But I will be reading bad fan fiction tomorrow, and it probably won't be Doctor Who related. I'd like to find those, but sometimes you just can't. And I mean I've read some pretty crappy ones, but I can't remember where I found them. So I'm gonna probably leave 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 whatever you want like to see down in the comments below. I will try and find some pretty bad fan fiction for you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I don't know if I'm doing anything. The video may be posted fairly late because I am going to go get some stuff for cheer camp tomorrow, and I'm going to be going to see my grandparents tomorrow. I don't want to depress anybody, but like I don't live close to my grandparents, and um I live about an hour 30 minutes away, so we're gonna go see them tomorrow, and I may or may not do a vlog if I can get YouTube working on my phone, and um I hope you guys just have a great day. Yours truly, mysteriously, Miss Mystery.